Hey, hello friends, this is your buddy Oscar saying Happy New Month. Welcome to the month of April. A quick one. A few days ago, I was at a meeting officiated by one of my senior coaches, a University of Toronto lecturer who is now involved in the financial industry, where as a lecturer he was earning about $140,000 per annum. But now he's earning $2 million per annum. Yeah, a great leap indeed. Now, in the start of his lecture, he called the topic the Great Deception and the Great Deliverance. I said, oh, that sort of hit me. Because to me, I said, this is not a religious teaching or preaching. What is the Great Deception and the Great Deliverance? But part of being coachable is to sit and listen. And that was exactly what I did. Then he continued. He said, as immigrants to North America, we have been grossly deceived. Many of us, before we came into the country, we have submitted our qualifications, we've done the necessary exams, the necessary classifications, and we were told that yes, now you're good to go, you're qualified to be, you're employable in North America, whether you're in US or in Canada. Only for us to land and thinking that we're going to be operating at a particular pedestal. You try to get a job and they tell you, sorry, you do not have a Canadian certificate. Okay. They say your qualification now means nothing. Really? And then you get the advice. The next thing for you to do is to go to school. You get angry, get frustrated. It doesn't solve the problem. Then the next thing you agree and said, all right, let's go to the school. Now you go to the school and they tell you, don't worry, we're going to give you a loan. We are going to give you money to go to school in the form of a loan. Hey, we jump up and we collect the money because where we come from, nobody gives you a loan to go to school. No, you have to fund your way to school. Now you get the loan, you are in school. Midway into your school, you get this very beautiful letter from this organization you didn't hear about before telling you, hello friend. Now, just to let you know, you are owing us, and at the end of your school, you have to pay back, and you have to pay us back with interest. Really? Yep. You were deceived, you were caught. He said, but you know what? We are going to give you a couple of months, 3 months to 6 months, so that you can have time to look for a job, so that you can begin to pay us. You have no choice. You continue, you finish your education, and then by the time you are done, you have amassed what is known as student loan. And that's a debt already. That's the great deception. Why? Because the system survives on debts, loans, and payback with interest. And as if that's not enough, you continue. You try to do a major banking financial transaction. They said you need these 3 magical digits. They call it credit score. Really, what is that? I have money. I want to buy something. I want to get involved in this. They say, no, you need this credit score. And how do you get credit score? They say you have to get this little card. They call it the credit card. Credit, that's another debt. You have no choice. You pick it up again. And then because you and I have come from a place where we don't know how to use, we are not educated on the use of credit card, we start swiping and swiping and swiping everywhere we go. We swipe, we tap. We swipe, we tap. And before you know it, credit, another debt has amassed. Now you are owing on student loan and then you are owing on credit card. And that's again another great deception. Then bills come to your house, all manner of bills. You want to pay your bill again, they tell you, no, my friend, you have to use your credit card. That's another avenue for you to create more debt on your credit card. And then it builds up all the systems and the strategy of the North American system to get you and I involved in debt so that we can begin to pay back debt and pay back with interest. Why? Because this is the North American financial system dwells on debt and debt recovery and payment of interest. And you and I fall victim because we were not educated in this. We are not used to it. That is why my coach calls it the great deception. But the good thing is, just like there is the great deception, there's also a great deliverance. And that deliverance comes in the form of financial education. Like according to the words of Dr. Nelson Mandela, he said, education is the weapon that you can use to set people free from bondage. And in this case, financial bondage. You want to be free from financial bondage, you need financial education. And if you listen to the words of Alan Greenspan, the chief of the Federal Reserve Bank for over 10 years, for over a whole decade, he said, the greatest problem of people and workers in North America is financial illiteracy. Ooh. If financial illiteracy is the problem, that means the solution will be financial education. We were all deceived at the time. Then we also find the deliverance. That is why every Friday, my senior coaches and myself, we engage in a weekly financial education session. And the good thing is online from the comfort of your home. All you need to do is hook on that webinar, join, and then you begin to learn financial education so that you can navigate the financial landscape of North America. And why would you say, why is this happening? Why? Because we have decided to embark on an education for 30 million immigrant families between now and the year 2030. And it is up to you and I to do that. And much more than that, we are involved in $1 million for 1 million family, leading to a wealth transfer of $1 trillion in the immigrant community. Friends, the time to take action is now. Don't wait anymore until the weight of the bills and loans begin to weigh you down. Come and learn how to make your money work for you, multiply your money, and build financial legacy for yourself and for your family. The choices we make today will determine the future that we'll have tomorrow. And friends, you don't solve the problem of poverty with poverty. You have to learn how to make money and make your money work for you. Click on the link below to join our weekly financial webinar, or DM me for direction or instructions on how best to go about it. I look forward to seeing you at the webinar, because this level of financial bondage must be broken, and you and I must embark and begin to go on the journey of financial freedom. I look forward to seeing you in that webinar. Don't forget, click on the link below and register in order for you to get the link to come in, or DM me and I'll give you the direction. It's your buddy Oscar saying, I care. That's why I'm sending you this message. See you at the webinar. Cheers.